It has really been extremely helpful for us since we are retired and are on a fixed income.
But Airbnb is not just about hospitality. Recently, I started a new business based on Airbnb platform. I give hosts San Francisco-themed art from my art gallery to hang in their apartments. Guests can purchase the art, take home with them if they choose as a souvenir or a last-minute present. This is a new source of revenue Airbnb platform creates, and it's a living proof how home sharing can help other small businesses outside of the hospitality industry grow. I definitely support any kind of regulation. I would definitely oppose 90 days limit.
I bought my house in North Beach 13 years ago, and I put a lot of money into it. And eventually I had to leave for a bigger space when I had my second child. And in order to get more space for the kids to play and not move to Marin or down south to Peninsula, we would have to pay a higher rent than we could afford. And the only way to make this work in order to stay in the city is to get into the Airbnb business for the property that we own. The rents in the city have been rising for years, and to blame the high cost of renting on homeowners who are finding creative ways to pay their mortgages and to stay in the city is unfair, short-sighted.
And I think one of the biggest problems that we're facing here in San Francisco is the increasing cost of living here, and anything that can allow people who are working in service industry or artists or other jobs that maybe aren't making the six-figure salaries that some other industries pay to stay in San Francisco is a great thing and something that we should support.
It's because, to me, they're not guests, they are roommates. I don't profit from this. This is not a commercial business to me. I do not earn more money than what my extremely expensive monthly rent costs. 9 out of 10 of my roommates are actually brand new San Franciscans who have just moved here for a new permanent job.
When I became a citizen earlier this year, which was a very happy moment for me, I made a pledge to uphold and have full faith of the laws of the United States. And as an Airbnb host, I want to I want to do this legally. It's important to me, and it's important to my husband that we're following the laws in this. And I have to say, it does bother me that we are not currently fully within the bounds of the law with what we're doing. We live in the Bayview, and you may think that because of that, we can't host very frequently. Given certain conditions in the Bayview, we are probably full about 60% of the year. We hope. I don't agree with the 90-day limit, given the amount of hosting that we do.
I discovered Airbnb 3 years ago, and I've come to depend on the extra income. With the support of home sharing sites, I make enough money to pay for things like braces, summer camps, and our family's first dog. With college tuition on the horizon, I need to be able to continue earning this extra money. I have a disabled friend on limited income across the street who helps me during the summer when I have guests coming in and out daily.
I own a house in Noe Valley. It's a single-family home. There's a very different criteria that you should apply to single-family homes than should apply to tenant units. My significant other, Diana, and I, we've been living together for 4 years. Each of us own our own home, but we live together most of the time, and we split our time between the two different houses. We also travel about 3 months a year. That means that we actually end up spending about 4 months a year at each of the two different houses. The rest of the time, those houses are on Airbnb, and it helps me fund my company. So I want to be able to continue to support my lifestyle.
I own a single-family home. I support home sharing as it has helped me through a sudden and financially difficult time in my life.
I'm a home sharer and I host, and I'm also the founder of a group called Home Sharers of San Francisco. We're a support group of hosts in the city, and we have about 1,200 members so far. Before I start, I just want to ask the people in the audience, just show of hands, if home sharing has helped you pay your mortgage or pay your rent and help you stay in the city. Can we show of hands? Thank you. Moreover, we think that some of the provisions of especially the enforcement provisions, raise serious concerns about the private, not just the privacy, but the safety and the security of home sharers and hosts.
I've heard a lot of fear about this, like this is going to diminish home prices, it's going to, or speculation from overseas, that's a new one. Let's see, what else? Single family areas are going to no longer be that way. Well, you guys saw all the hands that went up. It's going on right now. Technically, we're all criminals. And so that's America. Things change, the Constitution, you get to make new laws based on the will of the people. Gay marriage wasn't legal that long ago. Before that, interracial marriage.